go, bite.
Yeah.
T minus 10,
Yeah.
9, 8,
No,
7.
alliterations when it's like how Brando just said, dance with the devil, get deleted. You know, like D, D, D.
I
Everything
still don't know
starts.
what that means.
How is that? How could I explain it any better?
I'm just retarded.
Brando said, dance with the devil, get deleted. That's alliteration where every word is.
Or
It all
every
started
second
with
word.
D. Like
So it's a haiku.
No, can't.
Get does not start with a fucking D.
I understand, but the keywords did.
Oh, yeah. It's like,
Dance with the devil and get deleted. Like,
yeah, so now you got an
bonk.
AG in there and get deleted.
Oh, fuck's sake.
He's
bro.
getting you out on a technicality.
It's
eh?
not hard, man.
Like-
Can't, you would get me out on a technicality. You'd be like, keep the cunt accountable.
That's because
Fucking
you're saying the
rah, rah, rah.
cunt's name's Teddy Edwards. They're
fair
two
call.
different players.
Yeah, no, but we got the drift.
Speaking
See?
of,
Drift.
Yeah, drift.
Dance with the
Devil, get deleted and drift.
And get the drift.
Episode 75, baby.
You.
We're one night out from Origin.
We are, and you just robbed a store that looks like Main Street Food Works. If I had to guess.
hey, robbed Innersport.
Yeah.
Shout out Innersport, everyone.
Hey,
Yep.
partner of the show, Intersport. We're doing a current giveaway. By the time this gets up, you'll only have about 12 hours to get involved. Steve raised a really good point this afternoon that I was in the dumb camp where I just thought I would give the minute, and if it got that minute, like I would win the $300 prize between Dan Murphy's, Intersport, and Mr. Jerry's. But it's closest wins. So you're better off doing a minute plus the seconds because whoever's closest is going to win the prize.
Yeah, I don't know how cunts didn't think of that. Like any giveaway that I've ever seen like that has always been.
There's a lot of people out there
It's like when
me.
someone says, guess how many lollies are in this
Yeah,
thing.
it's closest
Cunts aren't
wins.
going 20, 30, 50.
Yeah, they're going like 72.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big thing of jelly beans, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them. Actually, they're making a comeback a little bit.
No, they're not.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of, bro.
Sorry, I'll
The
shut up now.
fucking-
Goodbye.
Glucogel, which were the elite of the elite that you'd find at Discount Chemist Warehouse, fucking rah.
They've gone into Liquor.
Well, Chemist Warehouse is like, fuck the middleman, fuck these cunts.
Oh, we're gonna
gonna start making our own.
We're going to start selling jelly beans.
And they're shit. Like
But the previous ones were pretty shit though, weren't
the
they?
previous ones were fucking unreal.
Is that in that dark blue sort
Dark
of packet?
purpley blue
Wow.
packet, bro. How
They're
good were they?
Yeah, they're unreal.
And the new ones are
coming
fucking
from a little
pus.
sugar fiend, they were good.
New ones are pus. So Discount Chemist Warehouse, you're never sponsoring the show, so
Unless it comes with the big paycheck.
yeah, and free prescriptions, a free prescription pad.
Free prescription pad.
Yeah, that we get to.
unlimited of whatever we want.
To claim before live streams. Yep.
Fucking oath.
Yeah.
We can claim that back on tax, can't we?
Oh, we can claim anything, champion.
Champion.
Yeah.
But yeah, one day out till Origin Game 1. And yeah, some breaking news over the last couple days.
Sure you've all
haven't
heard it.
seen it. You obviously haven't been on social media, or
You're obviously living under a rock and on the
it.
rock.
or you might have AIDS and that affects your vision somehow. But if Asco gets the
Does it actually?
no, I don't know.
Oh,
But Asco might get your prescription book and you should
Yeah.
be sweet, sorted for life. But yeah, the big news: Edwards out with a quadricep injury. Tedesco in, but still not captain.
As we continue this conversation and intern stay on Brando on this, can you look up if Dylan Edwards has ever had an injury?
yeah.
Like ever.
Ever. Has he missed any games?
When's the last time he's missed the game?
Type into Google, young Jamie, type into Google
Jamie.
last time
Burn
Dylan
name.
Edwards was injured.
Yeah.
And so, but anyway, continue on.
Yeah.
Quadriceps. He was apparently doing extras.
Which I love that about him.
Well, look how it's worked out for him.
Yeah, not great for him, but I mean, for Queensland, if we have old Slippy over there.
Oh, Slips
Tedesco,
McGee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm happy with that. Tedesco comes in for Edwards. Yeah, this was my shower thought during the week, boys. Tell me what you think. New South Wales win game 1 with Tedesco. Edwards is fit for game 2. What predicament do you put yourself in? Do you do a stick and pick with who played?
What did I tell you last week?
Or do you show loyalty to what you initially picked, who you thought the best people were on the team?
I apologise. I cut you off.
hurting.
We talked about it off air. I do cut you off a lot. I'm sorry. I did do that just before.
I'm sorry.
I started. I think Madge is pretty loyal, like I mentioned last week.
To what, though?
Well, Teddy gets the job done. You stick with Teddy.
100% you do.
It's like Jerome Law. If they win this series, Cleary, you got to figure out a way to get the fucking jersey back, bro.
But that was all I was thinking was back to that argument you made.
Back to Baltimore.
Is he loyal to what? Is he loyal to who he thought was the best team on the park? Or is he now going to be loyal to the best team on the park that won because of injury?
He's loyal to some cunt that doesn't injure himself at training.
Yeah. And that's Slips McGee.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Yeah, so I don't know what is this some conspiracy tinfoil hat on, Illuminati spec? Is this
just Rob Main Street Food Blokes
spec?
Yeah. Is this the fucking plan all along?
Like a chappy mind games under
Is this
16 grand
like a deep fake,
deep fucking no. It's a fucking it's a chalk wedge. It's a fucking chalk wedge. You think we're going Dill Edwards? We're actually going Tedesco.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about it. Then this happens. It's almost feel like they've gone the whole fucking Queensland injury spec on fucking steroids. Like we come out with, Harry Grant's got food poisoning. Everyone goes, ha 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 ha. This is taking it to a whole other level.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. Great 50 Cent song. I'm laughing straight to the bank with this.
Yeah, I don't see him doing that.
Yeah, look, that's a bit too much, isn't
it? He's coming in off a limb, a 2-year losing streak for the franchise.
Gordy reckons like he'd be embarrassed to come back.
Who's that?
Gordon Tallis reckons Tedesco. Like if he was Tedesco, he'd be embarrassed to come back.
Yeah,
it's like getting overlooked, getting your captaincy stripped, and then like getting like, oh hey man, we need you.
It's kind of like.
You had a missus, you broke up, she's fucked a heap of dudes.
Yeah, and
then you took her back.
No,
and then be like, hey, I've been out there, I've seen it all, you're the best I can settle for, and you just go, oh, that makes me feel great.
My example was actually so similar to yours, Steve. It's actually like when a couple you may know, they break up, and then let's say the chick goes and says how bad this cunt is to everyone, but then next week they're back seen together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
she's running
this person down, but then gets back with them next week. So it's like you'd be embarrassed to be seen together again after that show.
Yeah.
That was what
young Jamie, how'd we go on that injury front for Dillbags? Oh, fuck it. What good are you?
What are you here for, bro?
Man, fuck me. It's all just news about New South Wales.
Yeah.
Now, listen, you won't be able to hear him. We haven't got a mic on him yet. He's very mic camera shy, but we are sort of getting him prepped.
Yeah.
Bro, he'll have a mic next week.
Oh, he'll have a mic next week.
He's already impressed me. Let's just say that.
Mate, that little test run we did before the ep.
Boom, boom.
The fingers know what they're doing.
How good do the little buttons? How good do the little buttons feel as well?
Yeah, no, I need to have a little touch of them and just see.
I feel like a little like your dog's paw pad. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, interesting.
Fucking Israel out of Sanya over here. Fucking. That's a bit weird, bro.
Yeah,
I love dogs. You know what I mean?
All right. But so now that they've brought Teddy in, he's a cuck, right? He's basically been asked to come in after everyone's fucked the wife.
The new hot toy Dill Edwards.
Like black.com or
Black.com, he's come in. Or I actually feel like the omen bet is they win game 1 and Teddy's man of the match. Yeah. Like, that's just like, you could see that happening. Do you know what I mean? Like, that makes the yarn.
Yeah.
And the yarns make themselves. Really.
Yeah. And who writes the yarns?
And he's spinning yarn. He's got a ball of yarn and he's making a quilt.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's the Quilt of Destiny.
Like Mavis style, my grandma, 92 years old or something like that.
And Mavis would agree that certain quilts out there are Quilts of Destiny. And
the Quilt
sounds
of
like
Destiny.
a quote on a quilt.
Yeah. This is the Quilt of Destiny. Tedesco's wrapping himself up in the Blues camp every night with the Quilts of Destiny going, I'll get man of the match. I'll win my spot back.
The Quilt of Destiny. Well, there's the title. You don't need a fucking...
Yeah, Quilts of Destiny. Yeah. So don't worry about thinking about it too much after the fucking episode.
Yeah.
Not too much.
So what's still Edwards now wrapped in?
Fucking cotton.
Cotton, fine cotton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's done his leg.
Him
just
and
like Cotton.
Kerry Packer. Is it Kerry Packer? Is it? No.
Nah, Kerry Packer wasn't fine.
Fine cotton scandal.
Nah, it was
that was
Tom Waterhouse's dad.
Yeah.
Waterhouse's dad.
Waterhouse,
Yeah. I watched that Batuta Advocate little episode on it. Fuck, it was so good. That little series, they need to do a series of that every year. It was so well done.
Man, I love those, like a serious documentary. Oh, that was not serious as such, but
it towed the line so beautifully.
Yeah, a documentary that has animated graphics, what they're talking about,
where they reanimate what they imagined happened,
not reenactment.
What was reported.
Not reenactments like actors and shit, like an actual animated graphic. They fucking
nailed that. Those boys. Have you watched it, Brando?
I haven't actually.
Man, you seriously need to watch it. So the episodes are the Fine Cotton scandal, which was the biggest scandal.
Cronulla riots.
The Cronulla riots. That's my favourite episode.
Yeah.
The Super League
Destiny.
Wars.
Super League, yeah.
And the last one is...
Quilt of Destiny or something.
Quilt of Destiny, yeah. But really, it's the Batuta Advocate boys. They do this little like mockumentary sort of thing.
So they do like cartoon animation.
Plus, on top of like, they interview the real people that were involved in it. They also do like little snippets of themselves talking about like the event. And it's all like iconic Australian events that have happened, throughout the last century.
Sounds right up my alley.
Oh, mate, it was fucking...
There's a sick doco on Netflix called Screwball, made by the cunt. I can't remember who the documentarian was, but it follows a similar thing about this doctor that all these Major League Baseball players used to go to get roids, and he would have this like massive protocol done up for like fucking
each player,
like Derek Jeter and
this is like late 90s,
A-Rod and shit.
Yeah,
he was this like fucking doctor who got his medical degree in fucking Nicaragua or like just
so he was sketched from the beginning.
Yeah, and he was just this like fucking pill slinger and bro. It's a sick doco.
And what, he run a tight operation or?
It's like no. It's like, but what I'm saying is this doco does the same thing. These reenactments
interviews with them, interviews with the players.
It's like a real story, but they're like storytelling it with like animated graphic, and it's just fucking sick.
Talking about docos, you obviously just started watching the Tom Brady one last night. Is it on par with Last Dance?
Bro, it's hard to say. Like Netflix do those documentaries really, really well.
But Apple TV, I imagine, would have done one.
They're
like,
up
they do
there.
pretty good. Yeah,
this one seems a lot different in the fact that they show little clips here and there, and then they cut to. Seems like a lot of just people with the same backdrop, and then they're telling like a version of the story.
Of events.
I feel like the Last Dance was more.
Fuck, that story was so good.
Behind the scenes, like this footage you've never seen, shit like that.
Yeah.
That made it really cool and nostalgic. So. Yeah, I'm only one app in, so I'll give you a full rundown next week if I remember.
Talking about how coming up through the McGregor era, you imagine trying to come up through the Michael Jordan era back in the late 90s. He's going for his third ring, like it's this fairy. Oh, bruh. Like, I honestly think that would have shut on the McGregor come up. Do you know what I mean?
Chicago would have been out there fucking shooting their guns
into
in the air.
Fucking air going Allah Akbar. Yeah, like full spec.
Pop fucking week parties on O-Block.
Boom. Yeah, fuck. Speaking of docos, this is a little bit off hinge. I know it's a sports and gambling podcast, but I just really want to say this in case any of the listeners haven't seen it. I really recommend it. It's called The Jinx, The Life and Deaths of Robert Durst, not fucking the
Fred
lead
Durst's
singer.
Fred Durst.
Not Fred Durst, lead singer of Limp Bizkit. His family major real estate moguls in like Manhattan. He's this cunt that like had his first wife went missing, cold case of like 20 something years. Eventually how he got picked up was he fucking killed his next door neighbor, chopped his body up through like dismembered him, put him in garbage bags, threw it in a lake. It's all come to be. He got done for like shoplifting, and the cunt's like multi like fucking billionaire to this
empire,
family fucking empire. It's the strangest fucking thing. And as this doco sort of he's agreed to do this documentary.
Oh, he's in it.
He's like doing it. I won't spoil it.
No.
Anyway, season 2 just came out, and it's like obviously following the trial and shit. But man, it is one of the sickest.
It's Bob Lazar.
Bro, it's fucking unreal. And what happens at the end and why he ever agreed to do this doco is like
fucking Bob Lazar in itself.
It's like the sickest. You're like, holy fuck.
So sort of like stories unfolding as the docos. Kind of like the
and so he thinks he's
King,
he thinks by doing this he might be able to bend public perception,
right?
Because they have these delusions of grandeur, where they think like, I can do this, I can manipulate the public perception of me and get out, get off. It's like Diddy not escaping from America. He thinks he's going to get off. He thinks I have, because there's probably been, I reckon, about 15 major incidences with Diddy where like they shot that guy in that bathroom and his security guard, the fixer, like literally talked to LAPD and was like, oh no, it happened on the street. And then all these photos come out of it, but no one ever got like, he on camera flogging that girl in the hotel. And he's like, I got out of that. So he's thinking, I can get out of anything. I've got out of it before, I'll get out of it again. That's where they get these like delusions of grandeur and their fucking ego just is so big. They think, no, it won't ever happen to me.
Yep. The
Do you
Jinx.
reckon the producers knew that like this skit was like more shit was going to happen? Or
Well, man, so because the lad that was making it, he was sort of an investigative journalist as well. So he's fallen up on it's so strange. Like the cunt literally got found not guilty for dismembering his neighbor over like some fucking, because he was being too noisy or he didn't like his dog or something like that.
And
like,
just snapped.
Yeah, and then he got found not guilty for it. And he's like, what the fuck? And then they find out his first wife, it's a cold case for like 20-something years. All these stories are coming out.
So how far does this go back?
Yeah, it goes back to like when he was
the 90s?
Young. Oh, nah, like 70s, 80s, yeah.
Because back then, like the mob run New York. You couldn't have a building built.
And this is another part of it. His best friend, Susan Berman's dad, was like this.
One of the 5 families.
Was like high up, like mafia.
Back then, bro, you literally couldn't get a building built in New York without running past the mob because they owned all the construction companies and all the concrete companies, and that's how they made their money clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, you have to use us.
Waste management.
Yes, waste management. Yeah.
What's that on?
It's on Apple. It used to be on Netflix, but yeah, it's on Apple,
What's it
bro.
called?
And do you have a name for us?
Jinx.
Jinx.
The Jinx.
Jinx.
Jinx. The Jinx. Speaking of, I've got nothing to say.
Well, I just to pivot back to Origin for a second, boys.
We digress.
Our one and only sponsor, NRL Odd Stats, has sent through. I know we're not at gambling right now, but that's okay. He sent through one little stat, or sort of 2, I guess, for Origin. So for our loyal listeners who listen straight away, you'll be able to get
love
this.
odd stats.
So this is what he's got. Queensland, number 4, has scored in the last 2 Sydney Origin games, which is Hammer. And Blues, number 4, has scored in the last 3 Sydney games, which on this occasion is Suali'i.
Wow.
Don't like that.
Yeah, I like the Hammer one, but...
Can anyone tell me why Suali'i got picked? Look, am I seriously missing something? Have I got a blind spot when it comes to him? You haven't never watched the game, so don't worry. But you saw it.
I don't rate him, man. I'm still...
We said this 3 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago.
It's like they're putting him on a pedestal of potential, but not
putting the pussy on a pedestal.
Putting the pussy on a pedestal.
But not actually...
Putting the Suali'i on a pedestal.
But not actually, giving him flowers for the results, because he hasn't even done like a sick full field play like Ponga done when he debuted, when he had multiple of
or even Hammer. Hammer does sick field.
every week.
Sick field.
Oh, fuck me. Sick full field plays all the time.
Fully sick.
That was almost alliteration.
Fully sick.
Full field.
Full field plays.
Field goals.
Field goals. Boom.
I don't rate him, but
no. But as soon as he got selected, I was like, obviously there's something to him that I'm not seeing.
Hammer time. Does Does anyone want to see what Hammer's going to be paying anytime try score?
I'm going to say $1.87.
No way, bro. Origins are always because there's less tries.
I know. I reckon it's still $1.87.
The minimum's like 205.
Bro, I actually like this is a Bet365
It'll be 290.
special. James Tedesco or Reece Walsh to score a try, 250. That's fucking not bad. So either fullback. But let's go.
Hammer will be paying 290 or 310.
You reckon?
Like that. Yeah.
All right.
Heard it here first.
Righto, Hammer. So 290. Wow.
Thank you.
He's on the money.
He knows his odds.
That's
I haven't
why he
been
gets paid
gambling my whole life, psych. I have.
That's why he gets paid the big bucks, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah. Wonder what? Who else did we say? Suoli'i anytime, just if you want to throw a few singies on. He's paying $4.
Who's that? Sewer.
Suoli'i.
Jaden Sewer.
Luali'i.
That's something your dad would do, bro. You go Suoli'i.
Yeah.
You see Sewer, Jaden Sewer.
Yeah.
Wow, he's paying good odds, Stephen.
Yeah.
Are we able to
Jeffrey.
digress into quickly gambling
Yeah,
for a second?
run it.
Because it comes off that story just then making
Absolutely,
a mistake.
mate. I'll allow it.
I'll allow
I
it this
can't-
one time.
I can't disclose names.
Disclose it. CQU.
I can't disclose.
Shit in molar.
I can't disclose. But we were talking to someone recently who made a similar mistake as like a Suoli'i to a
Jaden Sewer.
Jaden
Yeah.
Sewer. And
Sewerage.
they went to
Sewage,
go.
sewage
They went and
company.
select. So this person's a pretty high end gambler. Like gets taken to events by bookies and stuff like that. Had been on a coastal trip. Like had gone. I think
Sounds
it was
a lot like me.
Cox Plate, Melbourne Cup, then up to some race in Sydney at Randwick, and then was at the Golden Slipper in where's the Golden Slipper?
Gold Coast. No.
No, that's
Rose Hill.
Magic Millions.
What?
No, Golden Slipper's Gold Coast, isn't it?
Caulfield. Rose
Look
Hill.
up where the Golden Slipper is. Intern, young Jamie.
Nice.
Fucks me. Fuck horse racing. It's that corrupt.
Yeah, it's corrupt as fuck. Anyway, this person towards this end of this coastal racing trip was like done and was like, oh, I'm fucking not even going to go to the Golden Slipper. And the boys all like G'd him up. Like, just stay till race 3, see how you feel. By then, obviously had a few drinks. You know the story, was feeling good, fucking rah, rah, rah. Got up on a couple of like $20 roughies. Had a bit of fucking jink in the bank.
Robert Durst style.
Robert Durst style.
Yeah.
Didn't dismember his fucking neighbour though. And he went to go select, this is on the app, went to go select a horse, then later on changed his mind to another horse, thought he'd cleared the bet slip, was pretty drunk at this point, and put $1,000 on it.
Wow.
And it was a Quinella.
Wow.
No way.
Paying $120, had put 1,000 on, come home with 120,000
No fucking
in the fucking
way.
bank.
And that's in the book of Eli, bro, you know?
Yeah,
That's
didn't like, you know how like sometimes if you realise you've made the mistake,
Yeah.
you got to let it ride.
Yep.
Like that's, you know, in the book of Eli. But this time didn't even know. Just checked the account afterwards and was like, I was on that one, because he did think he was on that one, and then ends up he got second as well, and yeah, fucking 120k in the bank.
Wow.
Thanks for coming.
That's elite.
So-
Can you tell me off air who it is?
Oh, I'll tell you off air, 100%. Yeah.
Beautiful. Maybe he can buy our first year's round at Dingles.
Well, he has been talking about that today, but we'll get
Wow.
about that. We'll get into that off air. So
Yeah.
mistakes are meant to happen,
Exactly.
and you just let it ride. That's all I can say on that.
If it's meant to be, it's up to me, Jack.
Meant to be, it's up to me.
Trophies are earned.
Lessons learned.
Lessons learned. Trophies are earned.
Look, let's just get into lessons. UFC on the weekend.
Yeah. Bro, I actually couldn't watch it because fucking Jerry's was off its head with the...
Yeah, you had a whole weekend at Jerry's. Like
Right.
it was,
He was pretty quiet on the socials, which means he's
Yeah.
actually had a bit going
which
on.
means he's either working or he's bendering, and it seemed like he was working.
Yeah. Bro, it was fucking pumping. I didn't even get to see a single fight. But, yeah, I watched all
Intern
the-
and I were golfing, and we actually had it in the cart when we were watching. But yes, continue on.
hopefully paid for it. No.
Cart?
No.
the stream, brother.
The stream.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah. Dana White's on ya.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what's
I
sponsoring the
just
pod.
watched the Fox Sports actually put out the full.
What was the go? They must have
full
played
highlights.
some license because I watched them all on the YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I
What?
think
like the full highlights. Like,
So
highlights,
you meant
yeah.
like the full
like
fight.
usually
I was
you
like,
can't
oh.
look it up for days.
Days,
the
yeah,
highlights. You
this
got to
was-
go
yeah.
on.
Or they'll only show post-fight interview
Yeah.
You
or
gotta
like...
go on
they
some-
won't even show the
No, they don't
won't
ever show
like,
the knockout or,
They'll
yeah,
just
or
show
the
fin-
submission.
yeah,
Like afterwards
You got
of
to
like
look
them
it on
running
some
off.
like UFC burner Finster account,
Yeah.
like, just to see some dodgy edit highlight.
Yeah.
with fucking captions.
But yeah, I think UFC is just realizing that. Yeah, it's better for business or something. I don't know.
I think
It
so,
seems
yeah.
like
Well, they're
putting
getting
out-
to that point.
Yeah,
Like, bro, every sport, an hour after it's done, there's
Exactly.
a match highlight.
Yeah.
So unless there's some model they were running where people can still pay to watch the full thing and they don't want to spoil it, maybe. I'm not too sure, yeah.
yeah.
It's sort of got to be something there, but...
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Did you watch the highlights?
bro, just the... who was it?
Dustin Islam.
Yeah, Dustin
Yeah.
is bro. I really liked. I posted in the chat. Like, obviously, I'm a pretty
Novice.
novice. Yeah,
Casual.
casual watcher of UFC, casual UFC fan,
Yep.
if you will. But yeah, watched that fight, and bro, all of them Russians are just chronic for wrestling and taking down. And I really liked the takedown defense from Poirier. Just a lot of the times on that highlight reel, he tried to go for these attempts and he must have obviously been training for that. And yeah, you got to be good at that to then set yourself up for an opportunity to somehow, whether his game plan was just try keep him standing up and beat him with the fight game, just throwing down, or whether he had another game plan. But I thought he done really well. And then I think he broke his nose in the fourth, and then he just sort of went
Did his
downhill from
ACL
there.
apparently as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck,
But
that's crazy, eh?
fucking what was I gonna say about Islam looked good in the stand-up, but too many. He was rocking Dustin with some shots.
Yeah.
Like in those highlights. I was like, holy fuck.
For sure.
So yeah, he's just a beast. But and you can attest to this, Jack, fucking Armin Sarukian, man, that how Dana said in the post-fight press conference, that's the fight to make.
Yep.
Bro, Sarukian's just as good as wrestler.
Yep. I was
Fuck,
talking
man,
to...
I reckon Sarukian does him, eh?
I was talking to the man who got me into UFC, and he said that was the fight to make next.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so...
Sarukian's a beast. I can't believe I fucking was on Charles Oliveira. Don't remind me.
Intern, everything going good up there thus far? All good.
Young
Thank you.
Jamie's all over it.
All good, brother.
All good,
All
brother. All
good.
good.
Steve-O, we just, as you walked out there, we were just saying, I thought as a casual UFC fan that Poirier's takedown defense was really good, just in that
Correct.
highlight package.
Correct.
Because all them Russians just are crazy good at
Well,
taking
no
people
one
to the
gave him.
ground.
No one gave him past the second round. Realistically, there was all the memes out there being like, "Dustin with the gilly in the second round" and all this sort of shit. But realistically,
Nadal's going to win the French Open.
yeah,
Yeah,
the realist
Same
gave
cunts.
him no more than past the second round, and he did extremely well, I think, in regards to even grappling on the ground. Like, there was defense there, and he knew how to get himself out of it. Fucking Islam looked jacked as shit. He had bowling balls in his fucking deltoids. They were fucking huge. But yeah, fucking Dustin did well, man. He's fucking 35. He's had an absolute career. He sort of alluded to after in the press, the post-fight conference, or the post-fight interview, like, I don't know if this is going to be my last fight, but it might be. So he's very undecided, and, I think he does obviously want to live his life post-fighting.
What weight do you give to then McGregor knocking him out? Knocking
early
Dustin
on?
out early in his career? Like,
No weight at all.
Yeah, right.
Dustin's had a way better career since then.
Oh,
Like, he's had a better.
One-
He has
yeah,
had a better
1,000.
career. If you looked at that point right there and got their trajectories, Dustin has had a way more illustrious career
bro,
than McGregor.
That's inarguable.
But how did he do that? Because
No, that's what I'm saying. What weight do you give McGregor being able to, like, because
he was saying in those like pre-fight, this is back in like 2015. He's like, yeah, fucking Dustin, you fucking Augusta Windy does a chicken dance, and he did. He had a weak chin, and then he comes back. I don't know, because he went up a class. He must have got some good dietitian or nutritionist or something, because then he just had the chin of doom and was like fucking
Like
folding.
in the Dan Hooker fight, bro. He was getting fucking belted with like a metal bat.
And then beats McGregor twice, although, one was a broken leg or whatever. But, like, the other people he's beat since then, like, he shouldn't have been able to. But he somehow, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, what weight do you give McGregor being able to do that to him? I don't know.
Zero, because back then, Dustin was obviously training with the wrong people. He did have a weak chin. The gust of wind would make him do the chicken dance. Like, he fucking...
Clatty your head off the canvas.
Clatty your head off the fucking canvas, man.
Oh, fuck. I can't wait till we start
Like,
all night.
bro, how good
McGregor
has he been back
highlights.
so far? Like on that live stream he did the other day, and he's just blasting everyone on the roster. Usman. Kamara Usman? Fuck him. He's a bum.
Calling someone a bum is a bad.
Oh,
fucking
I love
bro.
it. It was, it's fucking elite. But Strickland had a real good fight. Pieced up Costa for fucking 5 rounds. One of the judges... So the first judge scored it 4-1 to Strickland. The second judge scored it 5-0 to Strickland. The third judge scores it 4-1 Costa.
That's fucking bad.
How do you...
Yeah.
And this is like the big drama that like they've all been talking about since then, like since this came out. Like, how do these professional umpires view the fight so drastically differently? And they were like, a lot of the ex-fighters were saying, why the fuck aren't ex-fighters what do you say? What?
Alliteration.
Keep going.
Why the fuck aren't the ex-fighters the adjudicators,
the judges,
the officials, like, because these cunts have never fought in their life.
Yeah.
Most of these judges have never fought in their life. Most of the referees have done some sort of...
No, you have to be a black belt in jiu-jitsu to become a referee.
In the UFC.
not a judge.
But that's because the
Yeah, not a
UFC...
judge.
That's because the UFC controls the refs. The
UFC doesn't control the ref.
Who
The
the fuck
Athletic
controls the
Commission
refs?
controls the ref.
the Athletic
thought
Commission
that
also
was
controls the
changing.
judges.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, that's...
Wasn't that all changing or no?
I don't
No,
think
that's
so, no.
the drug
The drug, they changed
yeah.
drug fucking
Because
corporations.
there was too much fentanyl in the UFC, so they had to get some drug kits in there, yeah.
Also-
Stevo, what do you think happens to big results like that if they do have the ex-fighters being the judges? Do you think a lot of these fights get scored more accurately, or do you think...
Or do you think that, like, I hate that cunt, he
Yeah.
trash talk me?
Yeah.
I do worry about that.
For sure.
I do worry. I'm not going to sit here and
Because
be
what's
like...
saying that judge at school that didn't hate Strickland for some fucking unknown reason?
Well, obviously that
he's-
one did hate him
he's
for some unknown
unhinged,
reason. Yeah, so... I don't know. It's so fucking hard, man.
Maybe fucking the Brazilian Sinaloa cartel fucking had that cunt on payroll. They had $1 million on Costa or something, There's corruption in everything. But like Strickland said, if you leave it in the hands of the judges, you actually can't be disappointed
And
with
Dana's
the
always
result.
said that. Dana's always said that.
Just-
You get upset with the decision, don't leave it in the hand of the judges.
Exactly. There's one way to control it.
But like,
not
why
fucking
can't the
wrong
UFC do like and to be fair, no ex-players are referees. Do you know what I mean? So, like, but why can't we have some sort of, like, why doesn't the UFC have some sort of control over the adjudicators and the referees and the umpires? Like, I just don't get that part. Like, is it in boxing?
Because that would be like, what do they call it? Conflict of interest.
But what
I
about
guess.
NFL? Like, are the umpires and that looked after by the Athletic Commission? Basketball?
I don't know.
Fact
They
checker,
might be.
can you please look up if the referees in the NFL, who they fall under, the NFL or the Athletic Commission? But like AFL umpires, they're not under no commission.
Different kettle of fish, I think.
You got one hand on the switcher and one hand in your phone, bro, typing shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're giving him fucking pointers.
Yeah, and 1 foot on your cock. Just fucking,
Yeah, he's playing fucking Twister over there.
for our foot people out there, yeah.
Oh, great.
Anyway, UFC's corrupt. Fuck it. Armin Sarukian, towels up, fucking Islam, sweet.
Yeah, he's not that impressive. He's not the boogeyman.
Nah, he's not.
I saw a meme today, just
The
like
little inbred swine.
little fucking cousin fuckers. I saw a thing today of like all the people he's actually beat in his like run. There's actually like no superstars.
Same with
in there.
Khabib, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Same with Khabib. He beat no one.
Nah, because he always tapped out of
bums.
Ferguson. Yeah, nah, I backed that. I actually backed that. He did beat DP though back in like 2017 or whatever.
Why did he retire then when he was supposed
his
to
dad
be at the
died.
top of the game?
His dad died.
And that's the only reason he done it because his
Correct.
dad made him do it.
No, because like
Yeah.
it was like some sort of thing. He like made a pledge with
Father's
his dad
plan.
that he would never fight if his dad wasn't in his
Yeah,
in
father
his-
time.
Yeah, father time, crazy time.
Crazy time.
If his dad wasn't in his camp, he wasn't going to fight. But now
Time zone.
now that he's got this big Russian tax bill, apparently he could be coming back. So I hear.
Really?
Yeah, we'll see what
Not
happens.
a bean left.
Anything there on the intranet?
Still
That's all
loading.
right.
Yeah.
Still
That's all
loading.
right. We'll
That's all right. We'll move on.
we'll move on. That's all good.
Well, I can't wait to have a mic, bro. It's going to be so good. I was asking why we got Gable Stevenson up there, and I thought he would have put it up there, but he said you put it up there. And I was like, how the fuck do you know who Gable Stevenson is?
I
Because
have no idea what you're talking about.
Gable Stevenson, there, elite fucking one of the most decorated wrestlers in NCAA history. Fucking, he said
looking at me
you
like
put
a
it up
creep?
there.
Cunt, you did. No, you didn't put it up there, but you put it in the pod topics no reply chat.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
What? Gable? I wrote Gable Stevenson.
No, you fucking sent a video of the cunt.
Of who?
Gable Stevenson. Fuck me.
Sorry. No, I now know. What were you saying about Gabe's?
LG, you know the rest.
LGBTQ.
Yeah, leave out B because everyone's a bit B, but
I heard something the other day, like all those letters are gay. Like lesbian, you're gay. Gay, you're
Yeah.
gay. Trans, technically, you're gay.
yeah, you
I
go.
think-
Because if
Yeah.
you're a guy and you turn into a woman and you're with a woman, you're gay. And
You're
if you're
gay,
actually
yeah.
with a guy, you're still
That's
gay.
why. That's why I already had a big blow up about this on a previous episode. Like,
So everyone's just gay.
leave
everyone's
B
gay.
out of it. Like everyone's B for the right price, you know.
Correct.
Yeah.
Me less more than others.
Bro, yeah.
Here we go. NFL, Brandon Barnes, Gable Stevenson, Olympic wrestling,
I now know what you're
gold
talking about,
medalist,
bro.
signing with Bills as DT.
Signing with Bills.
Yeah.
Fucking
No, it rings a
Brando.
bell. No, I just thought that was sick, bro. Like someone from another sport who's excelling at that sport has now been given like a multi-million-dollar contract to go play a sport that he maybe only played in high school.
Yeah.
So that'd be, yeah, I just wanted to bring it up. Is there any other sports that you can think of that cross over that much where you can just go straight from fucking winning or whatever that tournament he was
Yep.
at to then Bills getting on the phone to you on Monday going, hey, mate, want to come play? We'll give you fucking 20 mil a season.
First name starts with M. Last name starts with P.
Michael
Did it.
Peterson.
Did a sport that rhymes with oxing. And we were talking about fuck.
Manny Pacquiao going from boxing to billiards.
Bro, we were just bro.
We actually did just talk about it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
Fucking
Patience.
of doom, cunt.
Technique.
Like, yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting. Are you like interested or you're just playing a character?
I'm
you little-
interested, yes, no. Well, MJ went to baseball for a bit. During
Gus.
his,
That was a bust, though.
that was apparently during his whole, like, I'm not in a gambling fucking syndicate of doom and I need to randomly leave the NBA for a year.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was sus as fuck. And they still try and deny it. They're like, nah, there was nothing going on. Cunts
the
on
NBA
record being like, my hobby is gambling.
Yeah, the NBA don't have script writers. MJ definitely didn't evade fucking gambling police for a year.
Deion Sanders did that as well, I'm pretty sure.
Who is that guy?
From
He was on
NFL
Full
to
Send.
UFC?
Huh?
Who's the cunt that went from NFL to UFC?
No, that
Cunt
was
that, like, bees those
Greg
cunts on the
Hardy.
head. Oh, Greg Hardy. That's
Domestic
him, yeah.
violence.
Domestic violence. DV.
Domestic
Taylor May of
violence of
Doom.
doom. Yeah. Taylor May of doom.
Allegedly.
Alleged Taylor May of doom. Yeah. Fighting for his career. Yeah, that was Greg Hardy. Small bash his misses.
Yep.
Yep. So he had a small flog.
But so does
fucking
John
grown man.
Jones. So it's just like, depends on how good you are.
Yep.
But wouldn't you just think that's insane? Like someone grows up playing rugby league and then they just go and fucking win the Masters golf comp the next month. Or
A la Jared Hayne. He was with the 49ers for like a
no,
season.
he was in the fucking
He's in the
pre-season
clank.
squad and now he's in the clank.
For sexual assault.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Not alleged.
No,
Yeah.
not alleged. Three
alleged.
times appealed and
Yeah.
denied.
Yeah, charged and convicted.
How
3
long is
times.
that fucking grubby cunt in the clinker for?
39, I reckon. Can you look up how old Jared Hayne is, please, intern?
No, how long is he in the clink for?
13
10.
years, I think.
No,
intern.
it was
10
like
in the
5.
can.
It was 5, bro, I'm sure.
I think they went, number one,
Come here. Look
Jared,
at this.
come here.
Look at this.
too much digital action. 10 in the can, brother.
10 in the can, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realise these were called digits until that case because, like,
gnarly,
when it
eh?
was like digital sex, I was like,
See, I thought
did
that
he
was like
send it-
phone sex.
That's
or
what I
something.
thought. I was like, oh, he's obviously like just
Yeah.
sent her like unsolicited dick pics for
Yeah.
like years.
And this cunt was stressing. He's going, oh, paper trail. Fucking.
Digital ID,
Yeah.
big data leak. all
Yeah,
good.
big data
wasn't-
leak. Actually, yeah, we got to actually get a market for JBM up.
He gave us a quick shout out.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he did too.
Ned's
I was talking about this with the lady at the Mara dump today, actually.
the Mara dump.
Yeah, so she was basically like, intern, what do you got for us?
Wow.
Wow.
That's a
Brandos
good
knows
thing
his sexual
that I'm not-
offenders.
that I'm following sexual offenders.
Brando's looking up the fucking court list every
yeah,
week.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. So the Mara dump lady, what she reckon?
Surely they don't have a weighbridge at the Mara dump. They're
No, they
just
don't.
like $15, mate.
No,
Get
see,
in.
this is what she tells me, right? So I rock up, talk to the old lovey. Hey, can we drop off some dirt? I'm sorry, since that whole dilemma down in Sydney with the asbestos, they've been up us because she's got the contract to manage they call it a transfer facility out there. So it's not a landfill facility, it's a transfer. So basically everything gets collected eventually and taken back to Rocky.
But they just sort it.
Yeah, so it's her husband and her
in
son.
air quotes.
Her husband and her son.
Family operation.
Family operation. She's
Yeah.
like, oh, we're getting out of this soon. Like, as soon
Locally
as our
owned and
contract gets up,
operated.
they've got fucking cameras there everywhere, like checking which cars come in, take down like the number plates and everything.
Did you say what's the inside
Bro,
scoop?
why is there a 16-foot fence at Rocky Dump? Electrified razor wire
I
everywhere.
actually checked that out
What's
last
going
time I
on
went.
at fucking dumps? Like, it's like fucking Pine Gap.
Yeah, there's something going on.
They're storing
Something
some
going
shit
on.
at a dump. Like, who's going to the dump to fucking rob shit or like break in shit?
Because there's no money gets transferred there anymore.
Maybe that's the transfer station for vapes or something. Very high security, brother.
And now that it's
These
like-
ones are fucking very, very hard
So
to get.
all
Yeah.
high, what you're trying to say is now that they're high value, the vapes,
Yeah.
all high value materials actually get transferred through the dump.
And
because no one would
Armaguard have the
suspect it.
contract for it.
Yeah.
And
So
no one would suspect it.
they take the
because
money to
dump.
the bank and they take the vapes to the dump.
yeah.
Wow.
That's it. But
Sorry,
nah,
bro,
she was pretty much
continue.
just geeing up that like the council's like pretty much way too hard on them now, and like that's basically making all these cunts like illegally dump around the area and how it's all fucked. Then I started getting into her about, yeah, and they want to get rid of all cash and they want us to get on digital IDs, and she's like, you're fucking telling me. She just started going off. I got
wow.
stuck with her for like
Big,
half an hour.
big tinfoil hat off.
Oh yeah, we were
Yeah.
going for like half an hour.
You
man.
were saying, let's get the mics out.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Anyway, I said, hey, listen, I got to go. I love her. I fucking got to go to this other job and sort them out. And
I'm going to go do me other business.
yeah, I got to go. But JBM wants markets on future events. If you don't know who we're talking about, Jordan Baker Muller, CEO of the GOAT, wants bookies to offer future markets on shit he knows is going to happen. For example,
If he's
when
willing to throw big money on it, they probably would give him a market.
There is actually a bookie out there. It's called BetRight that I was like really like the idea of, where you would message this AI bot initially. You would name your market. So it was really good for, say I had a mega boost on Bet365 for Josh Adokar to score, paying fucking $2.50 or whatever, when really he was like $1.60 to score. Then the flip side of that, in an arbitrage situation, for him not to score would be like $2 something for him not to score a
that
try.
on our fucking bookies at the moment?
To not score a
Yeah,
try.
they don't do that.
They don't.
No.
And that's what I'm saying. This bet right thing, you could message them.
Yeah.
They'll get back to you within like a couple of hours, give you the price for the market that you wanted.
Interesting.
And so it'd be good to arbitrage there. Yeah. So if JBM, if you're listening, brother, bet right. Digital ID, mass.
Because he called us out pretty hard.
Australia
Jack Stevens,
wide.
Brandon Bard, Steve Askin.
Yes, that is my name. Yes.
Why the fuck aren't you talking to the bookies and letting me
Stephen Jeffrey.
Yeah, Stephen Jeffrey. Why aren't you letting me bet on future events that I know are going to happen?
Yeah. So mass digital identity theft,
To be
overreach
fair,
of the government.
did you guys watch the story?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
About the digital IDs.
yeah, like to be fair, like he said, it's pretty easy to forge.
But
What's to stop me going into your bank and like I know your passwords, I know your fucking thing.
because you're ugly and he's a smoke show.
I know, but I put my fucking photo on his ID, cunt.
Because you're wearing a Broncos jersey, I'm wearing a Doggies
Doggies,
jersey.
bah. And I'm wearing a roosters.
But pretty much what he's saying, like when I saw that, I was like, oh fuck, that's like really fucking bang on.
Yeah.
Like it's so much easier to fake shit online than it is in real life.
It's just
Nothing's-
so easy to see. It's just all going to be
Nothing's
fucked.
going to matter anyway when fucking
AI takes over.
Yes. What's it called? Artificial General
No,
Intelligence.
AGI, yeah, artificial general
Intelligence. Bro, all your fucking two-factor authentication not going to count for fuck all. Because they're just going to be fucking cracking everything, man. Yeah, it's all over.
Pirate Bay will
yeah.
be making a fucking heavy comeback.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all over.
Actually, really enough.
The only thing that you'll have is your word, because that's the only thing man has in this world is his word.
what
And
else?
to be able to sink piss at either 1 or 2 bars. Miss Jerry down your poon or fucking, we haven't got a name for it yet in Rocky, but stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. Donald Trump actually said this week he would pardon Ross Ulbricht. Do you guys know who Ross Ulbricht is?
The name sounds very familiar.
It would be familiar to you.
Yep.
He was the
Will Warbrick's cousin.
He was the founder of Silk Road,
Silk
the
Road.
first digital marketplace on the deep web to do drugs, guns, hitmen, prostitutes, child slaves, fucking everything.
Yep.
He got sent away for 2 life sentences.
Yep.
Donald Trump wants to pardon him as soon as he gets into office.
Like some Frank Abagnale Jr. fucking a la Leonardo DiCaprio. Really good. Catch Me If You Can
Get him
movie.
actually working for the agencies and be
Yes.
like, brother,
Yep.
how do we tame the deep web?
Double, triple agent.
Double, triple agent.
False flag.
Spec. False flag. Jason Bourne.
Yep.
James Bond.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh
Time
my
zone.
God, it's Jason Bourne.
Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne.
Minority Report. Tom Cruise.
Great movie.
Mrs.
They
Katie
actually,
Holmes.
I fucking read.
Katie Holmes is enslaved by Tom Cruise.
Intern working overtime on the switch.
Look at him. His fucking fingers are smoking over there. They're literally getting friction between them. They're smoking.
He comes like with playing a tennis match. Boom, boom, boom.
We actually might have to give him like a reference for like the Australian Open and be like, hey, listen, this cunt's real good on the cameras. Fucking get him there. He will follow that ball 24/7. Sorry, intern, not your real name.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, big cock. Big cock.
That was so good. What do we got, boys? What else?
Fucking, that's it, eh?
What? That's it.
No
How
way.
far are we in?
No, we'll be
just getting
I feel like
started.
I've been here like 3 hours.
Yeah, I reckon we'll be about 50 or so minutes in. So
Oh, I've got
we'll
heaps left to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Are we sporting or are we?
well, we haven't really done any sport, to be fair, but that's all right. I just thought
Yeah,
maybe
I'm
a bit
over
of
sport.
Tesla AI or some gambling.
Oh no, that's what I want to talk about. Did you see that Tesla AI talking about how AI is going to take over? That video I sent through earlier in the week. It was the Tesla, like, was able to detect that there was a line.
yeah.
And it got out of the line, followed the cars all the way to when they were turning, and
Yeah.
then jumped in the
Cut in.
line and skipped the line.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Did you
bro.
not see it?
That's sick.
Fuck me, man! It was, and so it was the video. It was the real footage of this car actually doing it in real life.
So it was like a human brain being a sneaky
Bro,
cunt going
Yes.
you know when you're
Yes.
coming over the new bridge?
the old bridge. and
No,
turn
when you're
right
coming
to
over
go
the
there.
new bridge and Brown Park's at that set of lights there, and everyone wants to turn left to go on the Gladstone Road. And so there's cars fucking absolutely out the wazoo in that left lane.
yeah.
It's like one of those cars and it's like, fuck this. got into the right lane, drove up, cut like 50 cars off, realised there was a gap. Like one car
In the
was
car's going,
responding
went,
not as fast, and then just cut
Slip back in seamlessly, bro.
Wow.
So they're getting like so fucking smart. It's
Two-factor authentication's not going to count for fuck all.
no. AI will just do up a fucking Photoshop quickly of your face and fucking figure out all your likes on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, and go, here's the password, boom,
It'll
in.
tell you how many fucking Tesla AI prezzies you've eaten. Fucking
Yeah,
go,
it wouldn't be.
Wow.
It wouldn't be hard to guess our fucking hello at nice sports fucking password.
We need to do a change of all
I'll
that.
tell you that
It would
much.
crack it in about 0.00001 second.
Yeah.
Fuck, I just started watching a dog shit movie on Netflix with, is it J-Lo? And it's about like AI taking over. It's a new one. It's
Julia
not.
Roberts leave the
Jennifer
world behind.
Lopez is in it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Julia Roberts leave the world behind.
No, bro, it's like brand new.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
How's he confused Julia Roberts with J-Lo?
I don't know.
No, I haven't, bro. I'm pretty sure it's J. I know
Like J-Lo's
J-Lo.
like
No,
South
he's
American.
sticking up for you.
Yeah.
Are you sticking up for me?
Yeah, I was.
Well, I think it is J-Lo.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You
Oh, yeah.
can't have confused Julia Roberts
no,
with
no,
J-Lo.
no, not at all.
Not at all.
Switcher smoking over there. Anyway,
Gambling?
Gambling.
What he's got, boys? Bet text. Aren't we doing a little Origin special?
Yeah, let's do an Origin
I
special.
had a really bad beat last night.
Get it off your chest, matey.
Let's go.
Fucking
It's
basically.
not what you told me earlier. You told me you had an unreal win.
No, I had an unreal win on Royal Reels, but that
Oh.
didn't count for fuck all what I put through. But anyway, Holgaroon, once again, Alex Zverev fucks me, whether I'm on him or against him. He always seems to fuck me. He's got a 98% fuck me rate. Holgaroon took it in 5 sets. Just didn't have it. The fucking Dutchman, I think he's Dutch. Or Netherlands, is that Dutch? Yeah, Netherlands is Dutch. Anyway, lost in 5 sets. Djokovic washed up. He's fucking, I knew that game was going overs. I had all these fucking sick, this game's going to be over and this cup will win. So it was like over total games in this. It was like $70 outlay over 3 separate bets for like a $5,000 payout. And got fucked by Holgaroon, as they so pronounce it, at the French Open. Speaking of, have you noticed that like Demonor was even speaking fluent French? Every fucking tennis player can speak multiple languages, bro. It's like that's what they do in their
Impressive.
like when they're not training, they're learning
speaking
languages, bro.
yeah.
So because they travel all over the world, they play all over the world.
It's a truly global sport.
Yeah, like Djokovic can speak fucking
English.
6 languages or some shit.
Fuck me. Obviously, knowing a little bit of Spanish as I do, I don't know how they're able to do 6 languages. Like, I can sort of comprehend one.
Like Christoph Waltz in fucking Inglourious Bastards. Bro.
He can do English, German, French. I know he can do others, but that's the 3
Portuguese.
I know. Probably.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Righto.
What happened?
Apparently camera turned off. Righto, Brando, get on the IT.
Technical issues. Anyway, Origin bet text.
Yes.
Bet text special.
Eres el niña bebé bia.
Origin that time of year.
Do you know what you're going? Because I know what I'm going.
Yeah. I'm going under 38.
Oh, you dog.
What?
That's what I was doing.
I did under alt line 38 and a half. Wow, Coco Goff.
Wow, Cocoa Brew.
Yeah. Under 38 and a half. Alt line in tomorrow night's fucking crown jewel.
Are we allowed to go the same, Brando? Is that allowed?
Well, I'll go 36 if you want.
I had 36.
Well, are you going 36 or are you going 38?
Are you going unders?
Yeah.
For Origin?
Yeah.
You should have seen what I just screenshotted. Alt unders 39.5.
Yeah, sweet.
I'm going under 38.5.
Well,
Righto,
I'm just going to go Queensland to win then. Just,
Well,
'cause it's
I'm just going to
boring
go
if we all the same
hammer
thing.
to score.
Yeah, I like
Righto,
that.
290.
Wow.
You going under what?
Nah, I'm just going to go Queensland
win.
to win. $1.79. Or what are they paying?
I'm
Yeah,
going
$1.80,
hammer.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll go alt under 38 and a half, $1.62.
Not bad, not bad.
That's your Origin bet tech. Righto, fortune cookie time.
Oh, yes.
got?
And also, intern, I've got one for you up there.
I hope
Do you know what
now.
I was thinking as well with the new setup and the video and whatnot?
Yeah, the station.
When we do our next live stream, because I think we can somehow live stream through this thing. We just got to figure it out.
we can. It's got a live stream button.
Yeah. Say we're watching something, we should set a camera up facing us
Yeah.
and then one facing. So then if there's like a replay, we can flick it on and surely like a 20-second or 30-second of, say, live sport or whatever, that wouldn't flag, that wouldn't shut the YouTube down, but it might. I'm not sure.
Interesting.
That'd be right.
Interesting.
Interesting.
What do you got there?
Righto.
Your little
Mine
sugar
says,
fiends.
Ooh.
Game 1 State of Origin will be under 38.5 points.
Fuck, that's a good fortune.
Fuck yeah. An influential person will soon enter your life.
That's me.
Wow.
No, that's the
Jono
intern.
offered.
Yeah.
Downtown Denham Street. Past experience. He who never make mistakes never did anything that's worthy.
Wow.
Wow.
I like that, man.
Oh.
I live my whole
What's that
life
off?
by
What's that
that.
off Buzz Lightyear?
No, it's Owen Wilson.
Is it? Oh, is it?
Yeah, he says, wow. On everything.
What? He who not make mistakes. I like this broken English too.
He who never make mistakes never did anything that's worthy. That could be a typo.
I used a bit of non-English at the Mara dump today with the Sheila because she's talking about like all these big brothers and blah, blah. I said, rules for thee, not for me. And she was like, yes.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, she did like that one. Mine is, your patience will be rewarded sooner or later.
Duh, cunt. What the fuck?
The sky is blue sooner or later.
The sky is blue sometimes, but mostly.
Intern, what do you got for us, young Jamie? Nothing great was ever achieved.
Oh my God, I knew you were going to fuck it up.
Achieved without enthusiasm.
Thank you for finishing that off.
Yeah.
Fuck
Wow.
you.
Fuck, these are hit and miss, but these have hit tonight. Like, they taste good. Some
I've
of
never had one ever.
them are stale as fuck, brother.
What's up, brother?
Who do we think, just to round out, boys, because this is meant to be mainly a sports podcast,
Yep.
take the emotion out of it. Who do you honestly think is going to win this game one?
Or
tomorrow night?
Queensland.
Blues, I reckon.
Fuck, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Blues, but my heart obviously says Maroons.
I also think Blues, but my heart says
Well, I just asked you, said take the emotion out of it. And you just lied to our fucking faces and the audience, buddy. So,
yeah, sorry.
It's the dawn of a new era, I reckon.
yeah.
As sure as the sun will set, it will rise, Jack.
I tried to say this last week, and you cunts paid me out for about 5 minutes. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if they won. You're like, I also wouldn't be surprised.
That's because that
and
was
I
a
also-
dumb fucking statement. You should have read. That's what that fucking fortune cookie just said.
And I also wouldn't be surprised if that clip goes viral because we are funny cans.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Does Tedesco, what was that magic blanket we were talking about earlier?
The Quilt of Destiny.
The Quilt of Destiny. Does it come out and fucking put on an absolute clinic?
I think so.
Yeah.
Also, just Jakey boy at captain. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if the cunt
pretty
cries.
sexual, eh?
I seriously don't. I reckon he will cry during the national anthem, and the boys will all be like, Jake's crying like, oh fuck, like
Fuck
we
yeah,
better
cunt.
perform.
I
the
love
fuck.
crying.
Steve.
I know you love crying, but I seriously think something like that's going to happen, and they're all just going to be like,
sick,
oh
man.
fuck yeah, we're going to have to do it.
I cry so much, bro. Like just even talking about hectic shit, I just tear up.
And
I'm
some
like,
reckon you're emotionally stunted, not me.
no, I'm like emotionally like fucking
Elevated,
No, like fucking
heightened.
Roller coaster.
yeah. No, like just my range of emotions is
Your
like
bandwidth for
Yeah.
emotions is high.
Your NBN for emotions is crazy.
Righto, boys. Anything else?
yeah. It was a little bit of an unhinged episode today, but we're
Well,
you
we're
know,
excited with the whole new setup.
Yeah, try new shit. Fucking
Yeah.
we'll get back to a little bit more structure next week, boys. So,
Yeah, well, it's Origin week. You know what I mean?
you
Like,
know,
it's all over.
you're
the
only
shop.
as good as your last game. So
Yeah. Go Queensland.
yeah.
Hammer
end of the-
anytime.
Under 38 points.
Queensland.
Could be 6-0, hammer. Queensland win. But I wouldn't be surprised if Blues win.
I would be surprised if Queensland win.
Wouldn't be surprised if Steve-O smokes the fuck out of that vape right now. Goodbye.